Alright here, so I finally got enough time to, edit the little bit of footage I took this fall. So this is us commenting soybeans probably a month and a half ago. This is the last couple days of September, first part of October. John Deere 9500 and 918F bean head. Some people wonder why you don't have a bigger bean head on 9500, and it's because our ground is not very level, as you will see if you haven't seen, and we do not have a contour master feeder house. So honestly, an 18-foot sometimes is too wide. But we're picking beans here. You can kind of see we're on the side hill, turning a corner here, and it just shoots it right into the next row. But it's how it goes. You can kind of see how I call it kind of like a dog trail. It kind of drives sideways on the side hill there. Um, you can see it's kind of tipped and lodged. I would almost describe it more of like matted to the ground. And maybe I'm just too picky, but I did not think in a decent amount of spots that this beanhead did worth a shit cutting it. I thought I left it shaggy and stringy, but I don't know. I probably replaced about 3/4 of the sickles between last year and this year. I didn't think the guards looked that bad, but I think we're just gonna put all new guards on because it just does not cut or something. It don't matter what header position I have it on. It's a dial-o-matic 1, 2, 3. It just, I don't know. Here it don't look bad, and then it start pushing dirt. I don't know. It could be operator error. We haven't done beans that many years now. We're still trying to learn here. I can't even figure it out. But it could be no contour master that don't help with the pushing the dirt, and it don't seem to matter which header height you're at. It used to have a rock dam on the front, so imagine like a 3-inch tall piece of thing right behind the sickles. We took that off in the middle of this field, and it seemed to help, but it just, I don't know. I didn't think they were that lodged, but I don't know. Probably me being an operator error, but anyway, the beans did pretty decent here, really. I don't know. At this point, I don't even remember how many semi loads we got off this field. This field's pretty big. Let's see. I don't know. I just feel like it should cut lower. That spot don't look bad, but I mean, there's a little bit of green leaves, but it's not like they're not green stem. I don't remember. It's been 2 months ago since we combined beans, or a month and a half ago. But I mean, the combine handles it fine. It does good enough, but um, yeah. If you got any tips on how to make it cut better, maybe it just too green yet. I don't know. Their beans were like 10% moisture here, but I know the stems can get green. I'm just rambling at this point. I'm giving some voiceover instead of the typical music. But I'm gonna have a tillage video coming up next, or maybe I posted that first. But these are the only two videos I got this fall. I was gonna film combining corn, but I'm just so ungodly busy to try to run the combine and fly that thing, and I can't just stand around and fly it. Like, we don't have enough help the way it is. Anyway, yeah, I don't know why that thing bounces so bad. Some people say take off them extensions because they can knock the next row over. That's another thing. It's supposed to be 7 rows, but if you get on a side hill on a corner, you almost knock the one row over. You can kind of see the shaggy shit there. Gosh, that looks terrible. You almost got to do 6 rows in some spots to get it to do all right. You can see all the fun terraces back here. We're in the short rows on the end, so that's all one big ass field. It's pretty long, I guess, but it's awesome. It's kind of strange. We have a bunch of garden patches everywhere, and then you got this field, and it's like, wow, this takes more than half the day to do, but it's pretty nice. Looks like we're about to the end of the video, so yeah, there's Bean Harvest 2025 right there. It's interesting, interesting.